Hi angels, thanks for joining me. Now I am a self-professed makeup snob. I like my high-end and luxury makeup, but I recently purchased a couple of palettes from ColourPop, and in today's video I'm going to show you this gorgeous palette, the Whatever palette. This wonderful warm toned palette from ColourPop has 12 shadows in here. It has one Super Shock shadow, 10 pressed powders and 1 pressed glitter. And the shades in here are beautiful and warm and very fall inspired. I created this look. It was starting to look very similar to a look that I did with the neutral mattes from Viseart, the neutral mattes 2 from Viseart, and so I tried to switch it up just a little bit, but it is very much in the warm tones. I think the look came out gorgeous. I really like it, and for US $18 this is I'm really impressed with it, and I don't think I'm going to get a lot of different looks from this. I really do think that this is going to be, I'm always going to get a similar eye look from this palette. And so these are the two palettes together. So the Viseart palette here, ColourPop palette here, very similar in overall tones, but I think different enough. There's a lot more darker shades in here, and then you've got this navy blue as well, whereas these are all just straight warm tones. So for $18 US, yes, I am very happy I have it. So let's show you some swatches and then we'll get into the eyeshadow look. Okay guys, so I'm hoping everything with my makeup so far is okay. I'm trying to avoid my eyebrows from the microblading touch-up that I had the other day. I have washed all my eyeshadow brushes, so I've got plenty of those to choose from, and I am going to try this eyeshadow palette today. This is from ColourPop. I don't normally buy products from ColourPop, but I purchased this and the So Jaded palette. I love the warm tones in this palette. They're very fall, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I have, as normal, primed my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape and set with loose setting powder, and I think we'll go in with Copycat with a Sephora Pro Crease Brush number 10, and I'm just going to hooded part of my eye, just to create some depth up in that large area there. Just as there's less product on the brush, I'm just taking that more down towards the lid. Now I might go in with a little bit of Pass It On, and I will take a Sigma Tapity 35 brush with that, and I'll start that in the outer corner, and just slowly blend that upwards and inwards. Been really drawn to these warm shades recently, as you saw in my Viseart Neutral Mattes 2 palette. I'm just loving these shades. wonky eyelash extensions at the moment. They do need touching up, but I want to leave it for a couple of days till the night before I go back to work, and I can get another couple of weeks out of them. I'm going to use that same brush and go in with, now when I do these makeup looks, I don't have anything in mind, I just sort of look at the palette and play as I go. But I'm going to take Maybe Later, which is a more pinky toned. Okay, so that was Maybe Later. Okay, so I'm just doing the same again, just building up that colour and adding till I get sort of what I like. I am loving the warm, this is very Sunset Vibes, Natasha Denona. So for an affordable palette, although the Sunset palette from Natasha Denona has other shades in it as well, not just the warm shades, but this is very, very warm and beautiful. I think I've got a wee friend coming to visit me. I must admit, a couple of nights before dinner I had some cheese on crackers, and I've been dairy free for a while, and I've ended up with the most horrendous migraine both nights, and this is probably an afterthought from it as well. So I'm going to have to stick to being dairy free, I think. It certainly has helped me with hormonal issues in going through menopause or perimenopause. Okay, so that is quite nice. Now I might take a Wayne Goss number 19, and I'm going to go in with this deep purple. And I'm going to, this is actually starting to look very similar to the look I did with the Viseart palette, so I might throw a different colour on. In fact, if you're wanting similar shades, this is quite giving me exactly the same sort of vibes as that palette, so I might try and mix it up just a little bit. I've made it look too similar. Goes to show I like these colours, doesn't it? Putting that under the eye. Okay, so this is looking too close to the look I did with the Viseart palette. So now I might go in with Ditching You and a flat shader brush. And wow, look at that for a I am impressed actually. The last couple of ColourPop palettes that I got was sort of meh, but these are nice. Taking another flat shade brush, one of my Anastasia palette brushes, I'm going to take this cream colour. I'm trying to think how I can make this different to the look I did with the Viseart palette. So I might go over the red or maroon colour with the brown to try and make it look a little bit different. Gee, that's creamy. That's super creamy. That cream colour. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this dark brown. try and change the look of this eyeshadow look from my last. Now I'm getting a lot of fallout here, so let's hope I can rectify that, and I'm going to really deepen this up and try and make it look different to my Viziart tutorial. Bit more of the beautiful creamy shade Tardy. It's like a cream, this colour. I wonder if it's one of these Super Shock shadows. I need to check it out. It's a very different formula, something I've never tried before. Not totally different to the look I did with the Viziart Mattes 2 palette, but I still like it. So hopefully I salvaged it a little bit in bold, the brown again, just to try and more brown than the purple. Just tapping it in that outer area. Okay, so I'm going to go in with another new purchase of mine, the Fenty Fly Liner, and I am really enjoying this, but I do have to make sure I keep my eyes closed for a little bit and let it dry. Because of my hooded eyes, it transfers, and I find it doesn't matter what liquid eyeliner I use, it transfers to the top. But this is one of the easiest liquid liners I've used. Just take a wee pencil brush here and go in with a gold and just tap that in the middle of my lower lash. So this is the look I have created using the ColourPop Whatever palette. It is a beautiful warm toned palette. I know I used lots of colours today, but it was starting to look so similar to the tutorial I did for my Viziart Neutral Mattes 2 palette that I tried to change it up just a little bit. I am very impressed for the price point of this palette. For 18 US dollars, I am thoroughly impressed with the pigmentation, the blendability, the smoothness of these shadows. I was quite impressed with this one, so I'm wondering if it's going to tell me if it's a... Yes, there is a Super Shock in there, and I would say from the texture of that it is this one here. So it was quite like putty and very pigmented on the eyelid, so I may have to try some more of those Super Shock shadows. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That would really help my channel out. I'm really slowly growing and I would really love your support. If you would like to see more videos from me, please feel free to tap or click on either of these links here to see more videos, and I really hope you've had a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you next time. See you. Bye.